What's the saddest encounter you've had with a total stranger? I was a taxi driver in NYC for 7 years, and there was one encounter I still think about 30 years later. I was driving by a doctor's office when I saw a young woman who hailed me down. As I pulled over closer, I noticed she was crying hard and was trying to catch her breath. She had a wad of tissues in her hand and kept trying to wipe the tears from her eyes, but she couldn't stop crying. As she stepped into my car, I didn't want to overstep, but I asked her if she was okay and if there was anything I could do. She shook her head and apologized for being so emotional. I started driving, and she started telling me a story that led me to tears. She told me her and her husband had been trying to get pregnant for the last 8 years, and she finally got the news that she was pregnant with twins. She told me through tears that when her test was positive, it was the greatest day of her life. Well, she just went to the doctor for her 12-week checkup and found out that her twins had passed away and she was carrying 2 deceased babies. She struggled to get the words out, and her cries turned into wails. I pulled over because I was afraid she was going to go into some medical shock from the situation. She proceeded to show me the photos the doctor had shown her of the ultrasound. I held her hand, and we both sat in silence for 5 minutes before I dropped her off at her destination. She thanked me for listening to her as she walked out, and I had to